asking if I was actually going to get a tunic. The Tunic of the Wind. Legend has it, this armor was once cherished by a hero who sailed the Great Sea. It's said to have been a gift from his grandmother. By the way, hello and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I am scanning Amiibo as this is the start of a new recording session, and one thing that I have been doing a little bit differently is whenever I scan an Amiibo, I've actually been taking pictures of everything that spawns, filling out our Hyrule Compendium. I can't really give like a full percentage as to how much I filled in, but I have been working towards filling things in, so yeah, that's the thing we've been doing. Now, I'm actually not too far into scanning Amiibo, so I'm going to continue doing so, and if anything interesting comes up, I'll bring it up before we actually go into what we're doing today. Oh! Yeah, so this is a thing that can happen. Your album can get full. If you take up to 48 photos before you need to start deleting them. So, all these photos that we've taken, yeah, we gotta get rid of them. Now, don't worry, if you delete your photos, that does not remove your progress on the compendium, nor does it remove the album or the memory photos needed to collect the memories. Those all stay within your Shiekah Slate. It's just that the other photos you take, it can only hold up to 48. Which is kind of annoying when you're someone like me who wants to fill in the compendium, because it's like, oh, as soon as I'm done taking pictures, or, you know, once I have 48 pictures, I gotta stop what I'm doing to delete them all. I get it. You can't have an infinite amount of storage for photos, but still, it can be annoying. Okay, 20 minutes later, after taking pictures of what I think is everything that we can take a picture of in our inventory, as well as going through Amiibo, we can finally start the episode. Now, as I mentioned in the previous episode, there are some new side quests that we can do here in Kakariko Village that we haven't taken care of just yet. But there are also some other things that we can do over in Hateno. For one, we honestly have not really even seen any of the side quests to do over there. And there are some things that we can discuss with Purah now that we've witnessed the memories, as well as talk to Impa about them. And speaking of memories, I want to correct something. There actually is a memory in the Dueling Peaks region that we can do. I actually wasn't sure if this one was within an area that we had discovered, but it actually is. And I learned this after playing this with my boyfriend. Over here, there is another memory that we can do. So at some point, we're going to be heading off in that direction to do a new memory. So there's a lot to do. Now, I think the first thing that I want to take care of today is I actually want to head back to Hateno and see what else we can discuss with Purah about the Shiekah Slate. As there are some things that we were not able to go over before that we can now. Got 85 Koroks. Dear Lord. Alrighty, first things first, I want to talk to Purah. Hey, you! Something on your mind? Something good? Aha! I'm glad you asked. If you bring me some ancient materials, I'll power up your runes. You'll need 3 ancient screws to power up your Shiekah sensor. You'll need 3 ancient shafts to power up your remote bombs. You'll need 3 ancient cores to power up the stasis. If we're on the same page, stop staring at me. Hurry up and bring me some ancient materials. I actually think we have everything except for the ancient cores. I think we only have 1, do we? What? We're missing 1! We're missing 1 ancient core, but we have everything else. Well then, might as well. Oh wait, do I have to talk to Purah again? Ah, we do. Exchange those ancient materials, power up a rune for a Shiekah Slate. So, which rune do you want to power up? So, the big thing that I want to power up, and the reason why I've been taking so many pictures, I want to upgrade the Shiekah sensor. Shiekah sensor power up time! Woohoo! For that, 3 ancient screws should do the trick. 3 ancient screws and a cute snap. Here I go. Yeah, we'll give her an enthusiastic one this time. Got it. Okay then, Shiekah sensor upgrade underway. Guidance stone lock removed. Now let's do this thing. The Shiekah Sensor Plus. If your sensor has been augmented to search for things other than shrines, it will react when you are close to the thing you have set it to look for. Head in the direction where the reaction is strongest and you should be able to find the thing you're looking for. This thing is amazing. Shiekah Sensor upgrade complete. I'm just gonna say it, this thing is amazing. This thing is so cool. And I'm assuming Purah's gonna tell us how to use it? Yeah, she is. Dang it, Purah, I'm trying to do my job. Do yours. My little guidance stone did the trick. Oh, the Shiekah Sensor Plus. I really want to see it. Yes, quite. So if you don't mind, how about showing Simon that spiffy Shiekah Sensor Plus later? So the Shiekah Sensor Plus is a really cool function. You may be wondering, what's the point in taking pictures of all of these things in the Hyrule Compendium if, well, all it's going to do is fill in this giant encyclopedia? Well, if you see, look down on the bottom of the screen, there is a target with sensor function. If we select something that we have taken a picture of, we can target it with our Shiekah sensor rather than it targeting shrines. So by default, the sensor will target shrines. But if you want to use the Shiekah Sensor Plus to target items, you can do it this way. It's a super nice thing. The real question is, how do I turn it off? I can never remember how to do that. Shiekah Sensor. Okay, this is kind of annoying. Yeah, so if you want to turn it off or change it back to shrines, you have to do it from the map and not the compendium. A little bit of a cumbersome menuing system, but honestly, that's just Nintendo. They're very cumbersome with their menus and stuff. I'm gonna go back to searching. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go back to searching for shrines. Let's do that. There's something that I actively want to look for, but yeah, this is why I want to try to fill in the compendium as much as I can, because the compendium is very helpful when you're searching for items. So get in the habit of taking pictures of things, as this will allow you to use the Shiekah Sensor Plus to, well, search out what you're looking for. And this even works with weapons. Like, if we're specifically looking for a flame blade, we can go search for them. It's such a cool mechanic. I absolutely love it. And this is a big reason why I recommend doing it, but also it's a reason why I kind of see the compendium as a part of 100% completion. Now, Simon said he had something to discuss with us. Hello. You've acquired the Shiekah Sensor Plus. That should really come in handy. With that, you can sense things that you've captured with your camera. Explaining won't do it justice. Why not learn by trying? Let's give it a shot, so to speak. Let's see here. First, go take a picture of a Sunshroom with the camera. I already did that. There's one behind the lab. There's one behind the lab. And we get the side quest, Sunshroom Sensing. Yeah, we already did this. Ah. Were you able to take a picture of a Sunshroom? Yeah. Let me confirm. I don't see a picture of a Sunshroom in your album. Oh, I forgot about this. So, something that's really annoying about this, pictures that are documented in your compendium do not count as a part of your album. And what that means is, if you take a picture of something that you need, say, for a side quest later on, if you don't keep the actual picture in your album, it's not going to count. Even though it is documented in the compendium. So even though I took a picture of a Sunshroom, which you can actually confirm because if you take a picture of an already existing item that is in the compendium, you can actually choose to replace the picture that you took of said item in the compendium. I'm gonna, whatever, replace it. Yeah, sure, replace my picture. It's super annoying! I really wish they would just let you use your compendium photo because clearly it is archived. Next, open your Hyrule Compendium and tune the sensor to your picture of the Sunshroom. Shiekah sensor will then be able to sense Sunshrooms. The detailed instructions are written down in the book on the desk there. You should read them. Seems like a nice opportunity to ask if you mind bringing me 3 Sunshrooms. You can find Sunshrooms growing in the Restum Forest, I believe. The Shiekah Sensor Plus should make it a snap. Yeah, we already have 3 of them. The power of Amiibo. Make it so I don't have to do fetch quests. Here you go. Oh, I will gladly take 3 hearty truffles. So, was the Shiekah Sensor Plus to your liking? Oh, yes. I just remembered there was something else I wanted to talk to you about. Stop by when you have time to talk. So for that, we completed our side quest. He did say something about this book over here, so let's read that. Shiekah Sensor Notes, author Simon. About the Shiekah Sensor Plus. The Shiekah Sensor Plus is a rune that expands the features of the normal Shiekah Sensor. It is able to detect any object that is listed in the Hyrule Compendium. Here's how it works. 1. Open the Hyrule... Okay, wow, did not realize this is literally just a tutorial. Yet, thank you, game. I know how to use the Shiekah Sensor. Now, Simon did say he had something else to talk to us, and this is a big thing that I want to bring up. Link, I've got some news that should be music to your ears. I found a way to help you search for new objects using the Shiekah Sensor Plus. Please feel free to show your excitement. Anyway, as I was conducting my research, I found that there were still some pictures of the past left on the Guidance Stone. If you add those pictures to your Hyrule Compendium, you can search for their subjects with the Shiekah Sensor Plus. Is it hard? Hard? No, not at all. The Shiekah Sensor has been powered up to the Shiekah Sensor Plus. I swear I am going to get tired of saying that by the end of this episode. You can now access a picture registered in your Hyrule Compendium, allowing you to search for the subject of the picture. I trust you now to see the benefit of adding pictures to your Hyrule Compendium. It makes it much easier to search for items you need, reducing one more burden for you to face in your travels. Shall I explain that all once more? No, I'm good. Now then, go ahead and place your Shiekah Slate on the Guidance Stone. I don't normally like to let people use my little Guidance Stone for free, but I kind of want to see what'll happen, so just this once, I'll let it pass. Well, you heard her. Could you go and use the Shiekah Slate over there? Thank you. Let's go ahead and turn on the Guidance Stone. I'm not repeating that. Adding pictures to Hyrule Compendium. Hyrule Compendium updated. Oh wow, seems the Hyrule Compendium recovered a picture from the past. It appears the picture from the Guidance Stone was transferred to your Hyrule Compendium. You can't restore transferred pictures, so be careful of overwriting it. You can fill in open slots by taking pictures with the camera using the Guidance Stone. And it won't be free from now on either. Keeping a lab like this running has expenses, you know. Yeah, what she said. So yeah, we can actually purchase pictures on the Guidance Stone. So if you want, you don't have to take pictures of anything. Now, unfortunately, they word it in a way where it's like, oh, you gotta use the Guidance Stone to buy them. No, you have to talk to Simon. There are pictures you can currently buy. As far as I'm aware, it is random which items you get, but it does tell you how many items you are needing to fill in that specific category. So for 100 rupees, you could buy one enemy picture. But they're 100 rupees each, so this is a very expensive endeavor. I mean, seriously, just it's gonna take 620 rupees just to take, or would that be 600? No, that'd be 6,200. Now that I think about it, it'd be 6,200 rupees just to get every picture of the enemies. So this is why I say I'm going to do my absolute best to take pictures of everything on my own during our adventure. But if I miss a few things, it's not that big of a deal because we can just simply purchase the photos, and I do plan on purchasing whatever we don't fill in. So that was a lot for the sensor, which is the main reason why I even came over here first. We've already been taking pictures of photos, might as well see what the uses are for. But there are some other things that we can expand. So let's power up our remote bomb. Remote bomb power up time! For that, we'll need 3 ancient shafts. 3 ancient shafts and an epic snap! I don't know why I have this headcanon that whenever Purah says, like, guidance lock removed, it's like she's not actually doing anything. We could just walk over and put the Shiekah Slate onto the guidance stone. She's just saying it to sound like super nerdy and scientific. That's my headcanon now. Remote Bomb Plus. Powered up bombs now have stronger blasts and recharge faster. Other than that, they do the exact same thing. Yeah, a little bit of a lame upgrade, but it's not that expensive, so it's worth it. If you have any other runes you'd like to power up, let me know. Yep, we have one more that we can upgrade. Let's upgrade. Wait, need 3 ancient cores. Yes. Hold it! Stop everything! You don't have the necessary materials. You'll need 3 ancient cores. Oh. So we actually can't power up stasis right now. Well, that's unfortunate. But yeah, bombs! They're now stronger, and they recharge faster. As so. Look at how much faster they recharge! We're gonna be ultimate weapons of destruction! And that's about everything there is to do here in the Hateno Ancient Tech Lab that's really super important. The last thing that I want to do is there actually is a Korok over here, so I want to grab that real quick. And I believe the Korok is up top? We can actually figure out how to climb up there. Can I climb? Oh, I climb from you. Is it raining? Game! It's daytime! Why are you raining now when I'm trying to grab this stupid Korok? Yeah, it is up here. God fucking, this stupid game. I swear to God, anytime I try to climb anything, anytime I plan on climbing anything, this game immediately decides to rain. I hate it. I am in ultimate pain. I am in ultimate pain. Anywho, if we go in here, there is one other thing that I would like to go over. For one, this looks to be, is this Purah's room? Ah, it's Purah's room. It's Purah's diary in particular. Yeah, Purah talked about how there was a diary up here on the very top, but we never got the chance to read it. So let's get a bit more insight on how, who Purah is. Secret research diary for anti-aging rune. Classified, Purah's eyes only. Work has finally begun on my anti-aging rune. If all goes to plan, I believe it'll be effectively... Let me reread that. Work has finally begun on my anti-aging rune. If it all goes to plan, I believe it will effectively reverse the aging process. This technology will enable us to make retired warriors young again, thereby strengthening the Hyrulean army. When Calamity Ganon inevitably returns, we'll be ready. Our offense will be solid, and our defense impenetrable. The need for this tech pains me, but I truly hope to use it to attain everlasting peace for all. The beta version of my anti-aging rune is complete. I have already added it to the Shiekah Slate I made for myself. Since I am able to be the test subject of this experiment, Simon booted up the rune and directed its rays at my body. After 20 seconds of exposure, I felt extreme fatigue and broke into a fever, forcing us to cease the experiment. Unable to stay awake, I went to bed immediately. Tomorrow, I will try to figure out what went awry. Anti-aging experimental trial, day 2. My extreme full body fatigue has slightly improved, for which I am grateful. Still, I do not recognize the face in my mirror. My hair is thick again and floor length. My wrinkles, once deep as trenches, have vanished without a trace. It seems the anti-aging effect works. However, I did not expect the reversal to happen so frighteningly fast. This morning, I kicked Simon awake and had him run a full physical exam on me. My height, weight, vision, bone density... Oh, I'm gonna reread that. I did not mean to press that button. My height, weight, vision, bone density, heart, blood. We tested everything we could, pushing our facility to its limit. Our discoveries were startling. My results were typically of a Shiekah woman in her early 50s. In other words, I reversed my age by more than 70 years in a single night. I can only hope I do not awaken to find I have the body of a newborn baby. Anti-aging experimental trial, day 3. I awoke in an abundance of energy. It has been decades since I slept so well. Upon waking, I immediately checked the mirror, only to be greeted with by a youthful version of myself. According to Simon's examination, I had the body of a Shiekah woman in her 30s. 30 years old. I was around that age when I was first able to continue my research following the Great Calamity. The first thing I did was figure out how to expand the functionality of the Shiekah sensor. I was around 80 years old when that expansion was completed. I intended to bequeath this tech to our sleeping hero. I hope to the gods that he will be able to assist in the destruction of the calamity that swallowed our princess whole. Anti-aging experimental trial, day 4. After today's routine physical, the results show that I have the body of a Shiekah woman in her 20s. I haven't felt this good in a century. This is all taking me back to when the Great Calamity happened. Ganon had been dormant for 10,000 years. Perhaps his power had been building all that time. The slaughter that followed was arbitrary and merciless, the destruction complete. We lost everything. Hyrule Castle, Princess Zelda. Well, perhaps not everything was lost. A youth named Link was brought to me 100 years ago, covered in wounds and on death's doorstep. Link, so young yet so courageous. He was the youngest knight to have ever been appointed to the Imperial Guard at Hyrule Castle. He was also a gifted swordsman who was selected as captain of Princess Zelda's personal guard. I thought his skills would be enough to defeat Ganon in glorious fashion. Since ancient times, the royal family of Hyrule and us Shiekah researchers have had a strong bond. Their pain is our own. We took the swordsman and the Shiekah Slate princess left behind to the Shrine of Resurrection. Although the slumber of restoration had not been fully tested, we decided to put the swordsman under to save his life. It was the best we could do. Anti-aging experimental trial, day 5. I awoke to something horrifying, a scarlet lump scarring my otherwise youthful face. After analyzing this monstrosity, I have come to the conclusion that it is just a pimple. A big one. The results of today's physical exam indicate that my body and mind have reverted to those of a teenager. I feel like Simon looked at me different, which irritates me. I got angry when he insisted on running my blood test for me. I mean, really? What even? I can do it all by myself. In any case, I wonder what experiment I should focus on next. The blue flame in the furnace outside is growing weaker by the day. I do hope the guidance stone doesn't stop working. Anti-aging experimental trial, day 6. Also, can I just interject here and just say, I do not miss having acne. My acne wasn't bad as a teenager, but I don't miss it. My age reversal has progressed further still. I now look and feel like a 6-year-old. My height has regressed so much that I can no longer reach things in high places. It's super annoying. Where is that genius swordsman that we placed in the slumber of restoration already? Wake up already! If he doesn't awaken soon, my feature expansion for the Shiekah sensor will go to waste. But even if he does manage to wake up, how can I be sure he'll find me here? I want to go and just kick Linky awake, but I doubt Simon would help me. It'd be hard with my 6-year-old body anyway. Instead, I think I'll begin working on a rune to unreverse my aging process. Anti-aging experimental trial, day 7. This morning's exam result had indicated that I am still at age 6, same as yesterday. Perhaps my age reversal has stopped. As luck would have it, today I also finished developing the beta version of my age-boosting rune. If successful, this should be able to reverse the effects of the anti-aging rune. Hopefully it will anyway. All I need to do is increase the output and expose myself to its rays. However, when I tried to add this feature to the Shiekah Slate I made, I found that the guidance stone had stopped. What's more, the blue flame in the furnace outside has gone out. I sent Simon to the ancient furnace, but he was too clumsy and it was raining and nothing went to plan. So I had to go down there to help, but a girl in the village saw me. What a mess I've made. Not only am I unable to continue my research in this state, I can only work by the light of the gas lamps. What to do? I can't believe it. Our hero, Linky, has awoken from his 100-year slumber. As expected, he has lost his memory. The slumber of restoration. I really should have done a test run on that thing first. Well, live and learn. In any case, he got the ancient furnace working, so now I can finally start my research once again. Finally! Only a truly gifted and heroic swordsman like him could have achieved all that. Speaking of, this seems like a good opportunity to get him to do some other chores for me, too. And that's about it. I did not mean to repeat all this. Yeah, so it really is the situation of Purah is I guess at this point, like 80-year-old woman trapped in the body of a 6-year-old because she used an anti-aging thing. Doesn't make it any less weird. I mean, Dragon Ball did the same thing with Mai, and I'm just gonna be honest. That thing is, like, that's weird. I've never liked the idea of Mai being turned back into a kid and being a part of the main story, especially because of the fact that they ship her with Trunks. That's weird. I don't like it. But yeah, that's about everything that we can do for now at the Hateno Ancient Tech Lab. Once we get one more ancient core, we should be able to upgrade our stasis, but I'm not going to go around chasing guardians. I would like to take my time when it comes to fighting those things. Now, with that being said, there's still a lot more that we can do over here in Hateno. But the thing is, we do have a quest over in Kakariko that I'd like to take care of, so I know this is going to sound weird. I actually think we're going to head back to Kakariko to take care of that side quest that we missed, because it is a main quest. Main quests are the most important. And then we'll head back to Hateno and actually start taking care of side quests. I promise we will actually get to side quests here in Hateno. Alrighty, so the next order of business I want to do is I want to talk to you. And oh, you got some Yakuza style tattoos. Wait, there's Sakura. Wait, are those Sakura Sakura petals? Oh, that's sick. That's so cool. I never noticed that. Are you, sorry to bother you, but are you a fellow traveler? As for me, I just love art. In fact, I'm traveling the world in search of beautiful landscapes. Just between you and me. Now I hear there's a great fairy fountain somewhere near this village. I hear it's breathtakingly beautiful. Aesthetics aside, they also say the place can bestow people with some kind of mysterious power. And I've been researching it for ages, and I finally have a lead. It's a place that is beyond suspicion. Problem is, I can't seem to find the fountain here. Nothing beats the thrill of tracking down a perfect view. As a fellow traveler, you understand the sentiment, right? Yes, completely. I knew it! I just knew there was someone like me nearby who appreciates true beauty. Sadly, I can't pin down the exact location of the Great Fairy Fountain. I haven't put it all together yet, but there's a suspicious place I have my eye on. In fact, I was about to head there now. Would you like to come along? Sure! Great answer! Just what I expect from a fellow beauty connoisseur like you. Alright then, follow me. Pikongo! Wait, this is a quest we already accepted? I don't ever remember accepting this quest, but yeah, find the fairy fountain. This is a main quest. This is the quest that would technically teach you about the Great Fairy Fountains if you hadn't found it before, but considering that we, well, had found it, yeah, we had already done this, so I don't know if Pikongo is gonna have anything new for us to talk about, but at the very least, he'll get to meet the Great Fairy. Listen, man, she's a beaut, okay? Do wish this guy would walk a little bit faster, though, but hey, beautiful shot is a beautiful shot. If you take away the calamity part of it. Is he still? Oh, there he is. Okay. It's been years since I've visited this village, so it was hard to dig up info. As you probably noticed, the people here all wear the same attire. I made the mistake of asking the same person the same thing multiple times. I was already a stranger to the village, but now I'm a suspicious roamer to them. But if it helps me track down a beautiful landscape, I don't care what people think of me. Oh, okay, well, now he's tired. Tired. Hills aren't easy for old fogies like me. Sorry, but I don't think I can go on. Great Fairy Fountain should be along the path that leads past this shrine. That's what I've been told anyway. I'm really out of breath. That always happens right about here. I think I better rest a bit. You go on ahead. Hey, if you find it, don't forget to get a picture. Well, thankfully for you, old man, we've got a camera. And also thankfully for you, we've already talked to the Great Fairy. So, let's get a picture of that for him. And also, we have new attire, so definitely would be worth it to talk to the Great Fairy and see what we can upgrade. There's fairies here. Excuse me a moment. Actually, can I even take pictures of fairies? I can! Had a feeling I could. Any more? Any more? Any more? No. The thing that I've noticed is that generally whenever you revisit a Great Fairy Fountain, they usually tend to have two fairies around. I mean, two fairies is definitely better than nothing. Alright. Let's see. So we can actually upgrade the soldier's attire as well as the champion's tunic. I definitely want to upgrade the champion's tunic as we still haven't even gone through what that does. And it is currently our highest defensive attire. An ancient attire. Oh, wait. I already read that. Keep forgetting that I read it. Yes, I know about set bonuses. No, we don't have the ability to take advantage of set bonuses yet. That offers 21 defense if you have all three equipped. Plus, again, if we upgrade it again, we get a set bonus. How much defense do I have now? 16? That is currently our highest defensive attire. That's insane. I told you that armor is really good. It is worth upgrading. Maybe we'll actually get it dyed when we head back to Hateno. Now, before we do so, I want to head back to Pikongo, as we got that photo for you. Someday I hope I can see that place spoken of in whispers, veiled in mystery, the Great Fairy Fountain. Well, I found it. You found it? Really? Are you serious right now? And if you are, then where's the picture? You remember to bring the picture, right? Yes, sir, I did. This is the Great Fairy Fountain? It's certainly beautiful, but I thought it would be more sacred and elegant. It is sacred and elegant! Look at it, it's beautiful! Well, I'm impressed you found it. I want to give you something to show my appreciation, but I don't think I have anything on me. I know! Is there a place you've been seeking? I've traveled all over Hyrule, so I might be able to help you find it. Recognize anything? A large gate with a snowy mountain beyond it. Oh, I know that place. There's a big mountain east of this village. It's called Mount Lanayru. At the base of Mount Lanayru, on the west side of Nadra Snowfield, lies that gate. I'm almost certain. I'm glad I knew about their location. I suppose my help was useful within. Not really. So here's the other thing about this side quest, and I think you're starting to understand why this is considered a main quest. Pakongo not only gives you a hint as to the closest memory location for you, but additionally he goes into Great Fairies. These are all things that we've already done because we've explored, and that is intentional. I really want to emphasize that you can go at the game at your own pace. You can do whatever you want. The side quests are there to help you guide your way so that way you don't miss important things. But if you're just a good enough adventurer, you can figure it out yourself. I really like that about this game. Now, if we talk to Pakongo again... yeah, so we already found the gate. There must have been time when lots of people use that gate. The world sure is fickle, isn't it? Yeah, he already mentions that we found it already. Now, upon completing that side quest, funny enough, some more side quests here in Kakariko Village should open up. Though I'm not seeing them, so I think we may have to fast travel. I'm willing to bet Pakongo has to go back to his, neutral point in order for the side quest to populate. No! Yeah, no, I'm looking at my map. These quests haven't opened up yet. Interesting. We've met the prerequisites for some of the quests. As I mentioned, even though, when my Xenoblade Let's Play, I went over prerequisites for side quests, I won't be doing so in this Let's Play, as again, I'm really trying to keep the... cryptidness of this game, even though I am using the Zelda Notes map. But, yeah, some quests do have prerequisites, and there are some that require us to complete Pakongo's quest in order to unlock, but they haven't yet, so. Well, I guess we're gonna head back to Hateno Village. Yeah, we're finally gonna be doing stuff over there. I feel like it's been forever since we've done anything over there. That was the last thing that I wanted to. No. There's nothing new in Purah's diary, or not Purah, Paya's diary. But one thing I do want to show off is there's this book over here that we never got to read. Journal of Various Worries. When my wife left you today, the last thing said was what's more important, the Kukos or me. So, this book, I actually read this in a failed recording session that I actually forgot to read in, well, the final video that you guys saw. Basically, this book is to give you hints on side quests that we've already done. Yeah. So that's a thing. Anyhow, oh! Wait, So I just looked down at my Zelda Notes map, and yes, a quest did just populate. I don't know what caused it to activate, but there is a side quest over here now, so I guess we're gonna take care of that. I swear we're gonna go over to Hateno Village at some point. I promise we're actually gonna do things over there. But not right now. We got some things we can do over here. Thank you all so much for watching, and next time on The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, we see what new side quests we can do here in Kakariko Village, and then eventually make it over to Hateno. And until then, I will see you all later. Goodbye! Huh?